today I'm doing something so different that 100% is for your entertainment because it's going to cost me so much MT. I'm going to grade every single endgame in the game. Even though we've had the card grading service in 2K23, we had it in 2K22 as well, and we're gonna have it in NBA 2K24, no one really uses it or really cares about it, and it's not really worth it. It can only, majority of the time, just damages value of cards. But today, guys, I am going to grade every single endgame in the game. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. This is just an original idea. I don't see anyone making card grading videos, and I thought if I'm gonna do it, let me go big or go home, and we're gonna grade every single endgame. These are all the endgames I currently have. I have 33 out of 96. So the ones I don't have is Michael Jordan, Anthony Davis, Dwyane Wade. I can't do Bill Russell, Kobe Bryant, and Dirk Nowitzki. So I have all the really expensive ones. It's obviously so freaking expensive. So I just can't do them all right now. I'm going to do Kobe, Dirk, and MJ, AD, and D Wade, but I'm just gonna have to wait till I grade some and sell some because I want to sell everything as well. And I don't know if you have ever graded 10 cards, 10 dark matters for that matter. It's expensive as hell. It is really, really expensive. We're gonna start grading. We're even gonna do the endgame Steph Curry as well, and we're going to see what cards just have the better grading. But I want you to comment down below right now, what is your prediction? What do you think will be the top most graded card in this video? Comment that down below for me right now. Victor Wembanyama is going to be in the first box. Timmy D, we're going to get like 2, maybe 3 boxes for the first hit, which is going to be a good chunk. So to grade 10 dark matters, I don't know if it's endgame and dark matters different, but it cost me almost 13,000 MT, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's going to take 2.5 hours. That is the first box sent away. Let's send away another one. This second box is going to have Ming, the big boy himself. Paul George with Hakeem in this one as well. Nikola, Jokic, one of my favorite end games. That card's absolutely broken at the point guard. Sean Bradley, I love that Sean Bradley card. I think he's the most underrated 7-footer that dropped. I think he's like top maybe 2, 3 7-footers in the game. This box right here is looking pretty juicy, man. It's got Ming, it's got Jokic, Sean Bradley, T-Mac, Bobo, and that's going to cost me another almost 13,000 MT. I'm doing this for you guys. I was able to save some MT though by Tacko 4. I was able to save some MT by getting level 40 LeBron James, and I got my limited ring to get Wilt Chamberlain. So right there I saved about 150k. This box though is going to have Tacko, it's going to have KP, LeBron, Shaq, Ben. This box right here is actually pretty expensive. It even has last year's level 40 reward Joel Embiid, and that is another 13,000. So what's that make that? That's 39,000 MT I have spent on grading endgames. So we've only got a couple of endgames left actually. So this one right here is just Giannis, Scottie, Pippen, and Lonzo Ball. It's going to cost me 4,000 MT. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, let me know because I will grade every single invincible card in the game as well. We just got a couple more. So we got Larry Bird for 1,500. He's going to go on his own, and we're sending Tatum away on his own as well. So he will take 4 hours, but that's okay. Once we open up the ones that are taking 2.5 hours, I've got to sell some and send another 10 box away anyway. So we have a lot right here to wait for, guys, but I'll be back in 2.5 hours and we'll start seeing what these cards are getting graded for. All right, so we've got 3 of the 10 boxes have been graded. This one is Kevin Durant. Oh, not a bad start with a 9.75. I'm really hoping to see some flawlesses, and the second one is a flawless. If you had Steph Curry as a prediction, comment that down below because that is a good one. I mean a 7, if you get a 7, that would suck. And there it is right there. Kevin Garnett gets hit with the 7 grade. That's rough. So does Tim Duncan. Steph Curry leading the way so far. What is this, man? 3 straight 7s. Who made these cards? Another 7. Damn, do get handing out 7s. Let's go. We got Victor Wembanyama on a 9.5. It's not flawless, but I can work with a 9.5. That ain't bad at all. Wilt Chamberlain gets done dirty, and D-Rob is the last one of this box at a 9.25. Best ones of this box, obviously, is Victor Wembanyama, Steph Curry on the flawless, and KD at a 9.75. Let's open up The second 10 box right here, Yao Ming, need a big one for Yao. 8 for Yao. That's a bit rough. On a card like Yao, you need a 9+ minimum. Sean Bradley, I need a big one for Sean. 9.5. Not bad for Bradley. Nikola, this is a good box, man. Nikola gets hit with a 7. That's actually so rough. J.R. Smith, that's the type of card you want to have a 7. Paul George, I don't care if you have a 7, that's fine. T-Mac, you need an 8, at least an 8. You get hit with the 7. 2K, this better be a 7. This better be. You get 9.5 on a Parlo. Luka, Magic gets an 8. Bol, this is a 100K plus card, need a big one. Wow, this box was actually really rough, honestly. We took a dub with Sean Bradley at a 9.5, but everything else in this box was actually an L. Last 10 box, then I'm going to sell some stuff and we're going to grade the rest of the end games. Ben Simmons, a 7, dude. 2K handout 7s like it's nothing. We get a Joel Embiid at 9.25. Still, Steph Curry is the only flawless we have got, which is crazy. KP with a 9. I can live with a 9 for KP. There is our second flawless right there. Kareem the Dream. Dr. J hit that with a 7. Wow, back-to-back flawlesses. Julius Erving gets a flawless. One of the cheapest end games gets a flawless. 9.25 for Magic. This box right here is doing so much better. Shaq on a 9. Tacko 4. Please be good. I need you to be good. All right, Tacko got a 9. That ain't awful. Could be better. LeBron James, the king himself, gets an 8, but I can't auction that card anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And a 9.5 for Jimmy. So Jimmy did really well. Tacko, 9 I can live with. 2 flawlesses right there. KP, 9 I can live with. And Joel on a 9.25. So here are the best graded cards we have received so far. There's nothing below a 9 on this squad. So I just sold Ben Simmons, Shaquille O'Neal, and Nikola Jokic. Their gradings were nothing crazy, and I needed the MT to buy this Kobe, this Dirk Nowitzki, MJ, AD, and D Wade. Here's the last box we are going to grade, and then we have graded all end games in the game: MJ, Wade, AD, Kobe, and Dirk. I filled the rest with just gold and emerald cards just to make it cheaper, and it's quicker if you grade a 10 box. It gets done in only 2.5 hours. But I can actually open up this box of 3 cards right here, which I think Giannis is in. We got Scottie Pippen. He's only an 8, nothing to brag about. Lonzo Ball, I could care less. So not surprised though. I thought it'd be flawless, honestly. If I can get a flawless Giannis, that would be dope. A 7 graded Giannis. Dude, that sucks, honestly, for that Giannis card. I'll be back and we'll open up all these next. So we have an account right here that does have the endgame Bill Russell on that we are going to actually be grading in this video. Bill Russell is not missing out. So we have the single pack right here for the Bill Russell. Can he get a flawless? I mean, he was a very grindable card, tough card to grind for, but only an 8. We have 2 single ones right here. This is for Jayson Tatum. Tatum gets a 9.25. That is not too bad at all. This single one is going to be Larry Legend. Oh, they do Larry Legend very dirty with the 7. And I have this 10 box right here, but this is for, I mean, there's a few gold cards right here. This one's Michael Jordan though. Wait, is it? It is. Oh, it's flawless Michael Jordan. That is dope. We have another Michael Jordan right here. I think there's an Emerald MJ in here. Emerald MJ gets 9.2. LeBron James. This is Emerald LeBron James. I could not have picked more confusing Emerald cards to use. Anthony Davis. Is this endgame? It is at a 9.5 for AD. Kobe Bean. Ooh, Kobe at an 8. Bit of a letdown. D Wade. D Wade is another flawless, which is pretty dope. And the last one we're going to grade is Dirk Nowitzki, and he ends up getting an 8 out of 10. And right here, guys, is the final lineup of the best graded cards we got. We got Steph Curry, MJ, Kareem, Dwyane Wade, Julius Erving, all graded at a flawless 10. Only 5 out of every endgame in the game got a flawless. But what I'm going to do now is sell every single endgame, and we'll just see how much MT we have after that. So everything has sold, guys, and I think some of these prices are actually going to surprise you. So we have a card like Giannis. Giannis actually sold for pretty good. Tacko, okay, he was a graded 9. Kristaps at 100k is not that good, honestly. Bol 150, that's kind of normal. Sean Bradley, kind of normal. I think Yao Ming being graded an 8 damaged his value. He should be over 200k. 200k. Victor Wembanyama, 2, I think his value got damaged even though he was a 9.5. I think this is just kind of normal. Then we have some standard prices, but it's the 10s. It's the 10s that did really well. Michael Jordan, he only sold for 32, but then we have a flawless 10 D Wade. I started his bidding at 10,000 MT. He went all the way up to 33.4k. Same with Julius Erving. This is a 10,000 MT card. I started bidding at 10k. He got to 20,000. This is a massive one right here though. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I started his bidding at 70,000 MT. He went all the way up to 110k. So if you can manage to actually get them for a flawless 10, it does not damage the value at all. But getting a flawless 10, I mean, we graded nearly 40 cards and only like 5 of them came back as flawless. So we're going to go ahead and redeem all this MT now and just see how much we have. Redeeming all this MT right now, I did not think I would end up with this much. We nearly have 2 million MT after all of that. That's huge, 1.8 million. But guys, that is going to wrap up this video. If you want me to do this again and grade every single invincible card in the game, let me know down below before 2K24. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next upload. It's been witnessed.